Welcome back, guys, to another awesome episode on the channel. Today we're gonna finally flip the script and get back to the WifeMax. I know you guys have been waiting on that. If you guys don't know, if you're just stopping by, it is a complete frame off. We're building it for the wife on the channel. And I've been really trying to document the step-by-step process, but it's been very discouraging because I keep running into yet more issues. It seems like the more and more I get into this project, the more and more I order brand new parts for it because I don't want to put the old ones back on it. I'm sure you guys understand where I'm coming from. So that's another reason why I've been prolonging the build. I just been waiting on parts. More stuff's been coming in. But let's just see how far we can get into this build. I'm gonna get the wife on the channel. I'm actually gonna get my son on here too. I think it's gonna be kind of fun to get him maybe turning a wrench on the channel. I don't know. But hopefully in the future, maybe I can get him more integrated into the channel, but he's still pretty young. I'm hoping to get as far as installing the PPE dual fueler kit, the CP3 installed, but we'll see how far this video can go. We're gonna be doing a lot of work today. A lot of wrench turning and hopefully a lot of progress. So we'll see how far the day will bring us. Now, if you guys missed that last video, it did not get 3,000 likes. I'm dying to do a 0 to 60 in this truck with the new 9-blade RDS. Everybody's been talking about it, and I'm really glad I decided to go with this 9-blade. It just makes the truck sound so much better. After installing the turbo, this truck's just been so much faster. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the garage. Video's gonna be kind of bland. It's gonna be kind of boring. Of course, a lot of installs, but I know a lot of you guys are here for that. But again, go back to that last video if you didn't hit the like, because if you hit that like button, we'll do that 0 to 60 test. Okay, in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and continue the powder coating process with the WifeMax with my Harbor Freight $100 gun and my cheap stove that I have here in the garage. I just have a normal kitchen stove in the background. And I have absolutely no idea how this will look, but I'm gonna take you guys along for the journey. The last video, this is the process that we left off on. Of course, I was able to get the injector set. Everything's good to go. I was able to install new gaskets. We have the 100 over S&S injector sack nozzles, and I think they're gonna do really well for the dual fueler kit that we have from PPE, as well as a 10mm injection pump that we have. So we're gonna have dual fuelers. Of course, we have an AirDog. This is a 220 GPH, which I sell on the website. I actually sell 165 and 220, and I no longer sell the 4Gs. I only sell the 5Gs, and these have a better diaphragm. They're gonna be a lot better. So I'm not encouraging you guys to switch out your older 4G AirDog lift pumps, but these are definitely a good investment. But we do have to do some test pieces before I even start this process. So here's part of the dual fueler kit. It's like a little bracket. And then this is our transfer case brace, which is just basically just raw. And we're gonna go ahead and put that on the truck today. It's gonna look really good. So you ready? Yeah?
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't catch anything on fire.
Well, let's get the fire extinguisher wherever you put it.
Oh yeah.
Put up.
Fire extinguisher.
We'll be ready to go when Earl messes up.
Imagine if something caught on fire in this video. This is our first time using the stove in the garage.
I don't want to imagine that.
All right, let's go ahead and get the fire extinguisher visible. Let's do. I have some bottles of water in here though. Okay, some. No. Okay. Where's the fire extinguisher?
We lost it. Way to go, Earl. Yeah. See, we're ready for an emergency, aren't we?
I'm gonna get it. We're gonna be safe.
Oh, you found it.
She kind of was small though.
Yeah, we need a big one.
A bigger one.
We need a big, thick one.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get this accessible. Let's put this on the wall or something. Where should I put it?
Right there by the door.
Like right here or like right here?
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. I should do it. No excuses, right? Safety first.
Yep.
Oh, that looks good right there. Looks all professional.
Earl's got some safety going on.
All right, there it is, guys. This is the powder coat that I'm gonna use.
And I don't think it's the right
It's called
color.
Candy Purple. Well, I've seen it in like online and stuff, and it's very similar to the Illusion Violet.
I think it's gonna be dark.
You think so? You think it's gonna be purple? Like it's gonna be purple?
Yes. It looks like that's what it's gonna be.
Let's do some tests. Let's see the test pieces here. So here is the purple.
Yeah, that's not gonna matter.
Oh, dude, no. Well, okay, I'm gonna go back to this. If this is my fault, if there's some contrast in the engine, that's fine. If there's any sort of purple off color contrast, I don't see that being a problem because the majority of the stuff is already the same color.
Well, the turbo is a little.
The turbo cover is a little darker.
Yeah, it's a little darker, but. You were saying you won't be able to see.
You won't
really,
see.
I mean, up close and.
No, like we're gonna do this. This is the transfer case. You'll never see that. But let's look at this turbo really quick.
You were saying something about the tip of the exhaust, and I don't think we should if it's going to be an off purple.
Yeah, it would look stupid.
Yeah, see that.
This is my Ryan's Diesel Service S480.
See, that one's like a plum purple.
Yeah, it's pretty dark, isn't it?
And that one you have right now is like.
It's pretty light.
Yeah, so we're gonna have all these different purples. Way to go, Earl.
Well, let's test it out before we do anything. Let's see how this turns out. This won't take long. So it says 10 minutes in the oven for 400 degrees. That's it. And then pull it out, let it cure or let it settle, and then see how it looks. All right, it's gonna get messy.
Don't breathe it in.
Oh, by the way, guys, I have my own powder coating business. So if you guys, I'm just kidding.
Liar.
This is why I like doing this for myself.
Earl has his own powder coating business.
Dude, I don't know. Look how dark that is.
I know. That's a very dark.
It's like a bluish purple.
I don't know about this.
Oof.
Josh.
Sorry. Oh man, now I'm all nervous. We're gonna do some test pieces.
Maybe don't dump too much in there because you might not even like it.
Well, there's a pound here. We have enough. That's enough. So that's good. You're right. Let's just stick with that.
That's gonna be a dark purple.
Go to 400 degrees. Surprisingly, this old oven preheats so quickly. It preheats faster than the one in our house.
Yeah, it does.
We paid a lot of money for it though, because it's hard to find a good oven nowadays. Like, I'm not gonna spend 75 bucks on somebody's used crappy oven.
I'm gonna have to come out here and start cooking.
Yeah. Hey, I've eaten worse. All right, we're gonna see how this lays. You know what, I'm gonna do the first test piece just to see how it goes.
Ready for that dark purple?
Earl's powder coating business right here.
Coat hanger.
Coat hanger day. All right, there's my ground. Like that. And hook up my little air hose and I should be good to go. It's that simple. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a dark purple.
Yeah, and I need to turn the air. I need to turn the air down a little bit. That's really high.
You should probably put a mask on. That powder's gonna go in your nose. You're gonna have a purple nose.
It's all right. Crack the door for ventilation because it's professional, you know. All right. Professional powder coating booth. All right, we're gonna clean this up, cabinet blast it, and then get it back in there and see what happens. I don't know what's going on, but
with whatever powder coat you have left.
that stuff isn't sticking. I'll just pull it off the ground and put it back in the bag. Just kidding. I don't know if you can see it. This video is turning into a nightmare.
It's because I'm out here.
Nah, you're good luck, if that means anything. You like my purple boots?
Yeah. You gonna leave it that way?
Yeah. Maybe I'll put these in the oven.
Oh my.
It has been like 15 minutes, so let's check on this.
You overbaked it.
I did. Ooh. That looks good.
It's smoking in there.
Yeah, it
You might
looks
want to
good.
get it out.
We have a fire extinguisher, we're good, remember? Look at that. That looks really, really good.
It's very purple though.
It's very blue on camera, but
It's so blue on camera. That's weird.
it's blue on camera, but in person it looks purple. And I did a horrible job on that. I guess I should have sandblasted that better, but whatever. You're not gonna even notice. Okay, let that do its thing. But no, this right here doesn't look bad. I actually really like that. That piece turned out pretty good. right, 10 minutes, no peeking. But let's go to this really quick. This part's been cooled down. Yeah, it's cooled down. What does it look like in camera on the lens? Does it look blue?
Still has a blue tint to it. It's weird.
Looks good though.
It's definitely purple, but it looks, I don't know, maybe it'll look different.
When it cools down more? Definitely bluish purple. And it does not match the parts whatsoever.
Nope.
It's just a dark purple.
I knew that was gonna happen.
But like I said, at the end of the day, it's not a huge deal because these parts you're not gonna see. I just wanted to do it for like training, I guess, you know? But we'll go ahead and bolt that on there. But yeah, that's a nice piece.
It looks blue on camera.
Mrs. Truckmaster on the back end, she's been doing all this, just cleaning up all the old parts. I don't think we're gonna be using most of them because of course we have a twin kit from HSP. So like for example, the LB7 intake, the HSP intake we're not gonna use because there's gonna be 2 turbos on this thing. That won't be there. However, I may be using the hot side and the cold side and the coolant tank. There's just so much to clean up here. Now, if you guys don't know, that is a 10mm CP3. That's an S&S unit, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, I have my work cut out for me. I'm glad the frame is outside, so I can start cleaning this up and go into town. I'm gonna go ahead and powder coat all this stuff black, just to make it easier on me. But I think overall, the powder coating actually looks pretty good. Nice, clean, and smooth. But, you know, like I said, it turned out pretty nice. But there's no reason for me to be filming the cleaning process and the prepping and all that stuff. Let me go ahead and just get everything clean, and then we'll go ahead and start getting everything on that engine. And I'm hoping that I can get the dual CP3s, the dual fuelers, installed on this truck today, and maybe I can get the second turbo installed and see how all this plumps together, because I've never done a compound setup on a Duramax before by myself. So glad I have this hoist, that way I can get the cab off the frame and just do this stuff right here. It's so much easier, man. It's such a blessing. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off. Fast forward this, I think you're gonna like it. All right, so let me go ahead and get you guys up to speed on some of the major dilemmas that I've had going on when installing this compound kit. Because there's a lot of modifications, only because of course there's a different Y bridge in this thing, you know, so we got these fuel lines that are literally going right in front of it. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to put these stock fuel lines back on here without modifying a little bit. Not to mention the fuel regulator. I had to buy an LMM LBZ one because the flat one that goes straight out actually hits the up inlet on this Y bridge. So when I put this thing back on, none of these fuel lines, as well as this regulator, it will not fit. So I had to get one of these. Of course, I'm gonna have to retune this truck in order to accept that fuel regulator. But more importantly, guys, I have to cut this fuel line. Maybe I'm gonna do it on the side of the turbo, I'm not sure. But I gotta run a hose, basically, so I gotta eliminate all of this right here and then get it to about here. You see where I'm getting at? Only because these hard lines basically go right in front of this Y bridge. So that's kind of the hang up that I'm dealing with right now. Now, before all this stuff was connected, of course, I had this fitting in there in this distribution block, but we're gonna go ahead and delete that, and we're gonna go ahead and put a plug in there. But just in case you guys ever decide to install compounds, there could be that very off chance that all this stuff just won't work right, and you're gonna have to just use your brain and figure this out. But luckily, they do make parts in order to block that off. So we're good there. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of the stuff installed, show you guys what it all looks like.
Hi.
All right, Matt, here.
All right.
Go ahead. All right, tighten them until they're all the way tight, okay?
All right. I use that.
I'm gonna do this one. You tighten that. Is it tight? Do the next one. All right, now let's come over here. We're gonna tighten right here, see? Hold on, so it's tight. All right, good job. Do this one now.
I think it's all tight now.
All right.
We have to do that.
What else do we need to do, Matt?
What?
What else do we need to do?
We have to do.
We have to put the truck on it now?
Yeah.
We gotta put the big truck on it?
Yeah, like that.
That one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we still got a little bit more to do, but let's go ahead and get more of this stuff on the engine, then we'll go ahead and put the truck on, okay?
Okay.
Might be in another video, though. So say stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Say stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So let me show you guys what I have done so far. I've gotten this far into the video, luckily. We have a lot done. As you guys can see, I was able to get the AC pump on there. I did start on the dual fueler kit, which is this line right here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and post a full install video on how to install a dual CP3 on a Duramax. Definitely head over to my other YouTube channel. It's called Truckmaster Garage. It's just a second channel that I have in case I wanna throw some, you know, small clips or small videos on there of this channel. But obviously this isn't the right color, but I'm gonna leave it like that because like I said, you're not gonna see it. But everything else is pretty much done and powder coated. I was able to do the accessory brackets, but we are plugging away, guys. We're moving right along. Man, stay tuned for the next video because we're gonna hopefully get everything as much as I can possibly get done. In the next video, I'm planning on getting the second turbo on there, getting everything installed, the dual fuelers. And like I said, guys, this should be hot and heavy really soon. I decided to go ahead and just keep everything black on the bottom. You're not gonna see it. Once I put the cab on there, it just makes sense. And like I said, the powder coating wasn't the exact same color. It just would have looked off. It would have looked like that under the engine bay. People would have been like, what is going on? But yeah, we're moving right along. But guys, I am beat. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I know it wasn't very eventful, but that's just how things go. I wanna take my time and I wanna do this correctly. Oh, one more thing, check this out. I was able to get a turbo sock on this truck too. I'm glad I was able to do that. It's gonna protect the back of that 68 mil. I was actually thinking about just putting a heat shield on the back of there, but I think that's a better option. But that is it for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. And on your way out, definitely stop at the truckmasterdiesel.com website. And I'll get those orders shipped out as soon as possible. They really support the channel and it's really cool to be able to interact with you guys. But that's it. We'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned.